I mean, was that real life? Was that real life? What? Wow, I can't believe it. Rangers win, baby, 8-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. It has been a while since I've got to celebrate a win here, but the Rangers finally get another W in the books for the first time in what feels like decades. The Rangers come out and dominate, play a solid effort from start to finish. There were a couple things that I didn't like about this game. Listen, I know an 8-2 game, it's going to be like, well, how are you going to nitpick here? There are certain things that I didn't like. I mean, the first two periods, there were certainly things that you probably want cleaned up a bit. But for the most part, this was a way better effort than we've seen the Rangers play over the past few games. And whether they won this game 3-2 or 8-2 like they did, I would still be saying the same thing. And even if they lost this game, this is one where I'd be mad that they lost, don't get me wrong, but this would be one where, depending on what happens on that final goal, and it's like a 3-2 loss, I would be like, all right, whatever. It is what it is. But the Rangers, they actually played a quality game today, and there's a lot to talk about with this. Before we jump into it, though, be sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans, and turn on your notifications too so you know when I upload a video. But first thing that you notice, because it started early in the game, defenseman jumping in on the rush. What is that? I've never heard of that. Jacob Trouba got a chance as the Rangers got a quick rush early into the period. Nobody was able to pick up the rebound. And then Detroit got a couple opportunities here. Rasmussen with a wraparound chance. Igor makes a big stop there. And Detroit spent most of the time in the offensive zone halfway through the first period, over halfway through that first period. But it was still a good defensive period for the Rangers, I thought. I thought they weren't really allowing Detroit to get quality chances. It just, we're waiting for the Rangers to establish a forechecking game here. And that's what we needed. And they kind of got it going as Panarin set up Trocheck, who fired one high. Second line with a great overall shift there. Gauthier with a 1T. Couldn't get a good enough shot off on that shot. He's got to bury right there. Sorry, you got to. Mika with a shot from the point, picking up from that shift from the third line, which the third line, oh, we'll talk about them a lot tonight. But the Rangers kept putting the pressure on, and it eventually led to a goal as the Rangers win a draw, and Fox skates down low a bit with the puck, and he dishes it over to Mika Zibanejad, creating space, and he fires it home. Mika Zibanejad finally has a goal at even strength this season, and it wouldn't be his first. It would not be his first, but that was something that was huge. The first one, maybe it's going to get him going a bit. I don't know, but that was definitely a huge way to open the scoring sheet there. Let's see if the Rangers can keep going, and they did. They actually got a couple more presses going. Miller and Schneider putting some shots on goal. Again, defenseman jumping on the rush. Have you heard of this? I haven't. That's something that the Rangers were definitely doing a lot better of. And unfortunately, though, it kind of came back to bite them a bit on this next play as Adam Fox had a bit of an awkward pitch trying to keep the play alive in the offensive zone. Didn't read this one too well at all, and it leads to an odd-man rush. Yeah, the right. Lafreniere does a great job getting back. However, unfortunately, Joe Veleno still snipes one past Igor Shesterkin. 1-1, but a very uneventful first period for the most part. I thought that the Rangers actually had a very great first period, and I thought, all right, you had a defensive lapse. Let's go. Let's see if you could actually carry what you're doing on over here into the second period. I like what you're doing so far. Let's see if you can carry it. 7-6 in favor of the Wings for shots in that period. And yeah, that kind of sums up how that period went. Pretty back and forth and tight defensive effort all around for both teams. The second period, I thought the Rangers played great as well. Mika missed wide on a 3-on-2 chance. Hedl then made a nice move in alone, couldn't bury it, but drew a penalty there as Ernie goes off for hooking. And the power play struggled a bit on the first go around. Trocheck had a chance in front, and then I think he had one in the slot, if I'm not mistaken. And the second unit too even got an opportunity. I think it was Kravtsov that might have got a chance in front, which Kravtsov had probably his best game. We'll talk more about that. But Rangers had a good power play, did everything but score on that one. Wings then got a rush, and then Trouba got absolutely walked on this one, but thankfully nothing came from it. Sider and Kopp got chances too, and Igor ends up making the save, but unfortunately Detroit would score next as Larkin set up Lucas Raymond to snipe one bar down. And on this play, Keandre Miller with just a piss poor read. He sees 3 red jerseys and for whatever reason thinks, yeah, I could dump the puck down that way. tries to dump the puck down, doesn't go well. Trouba and the third man out of position there, and yeah, Raymond, beautiful shot. You can't even fault Igor for that one. Bar down. Can't say much. And then, thankfully, Sundqvist decides to take a stupid penalty as he goes off for slashing. And the Rangers will capitalize on this power play as they move the puck. Great. Trocheck got a chance in front. But then, Adam Fox, a beautiful spin-a-Rooney play on the power play there to dish it over to Panarin. Panarin passes it over to Kreider in front. Kreider tips it home. And we have a tie game. And beautiful passing sequence. Beautiful. And they did this all night. The passes were crisp from start to finish all night. Sherratt then ends up tripping up Kreider. That was another power play opportunity. And this one was not good at all, though. Mika with a 1T chance. That was pretty much it. Detroit dominated and almost got a couple shorthanded chances, which was infuriating. But the Rangers, again, kept the pressure going. Kravtsov got 2 chances in front. Couldn't bury one through. And then he ended up taking a penalty on the same shift. Shouldn't have been a penalty because Seider lost an edge and was falling either way. And Kravtsov's stick wasn't even near him. But whatever, he ends up getting called for a penalty, and the Rangers looked great that period. I mean, 10-4 in favor of the Rangers for shots in the second period. They kept it going, and it's weird. I thought they looked a bit worse. Maybe it's the quality of chances Detroit got, even though they had less shots. The quality chances were just better. But it is what it is. Overall, I thought they played a great second period. Third period, for a team that we talked about that sucked, for a team that I mentioned in my last video, well, they flipped me off. What a third period. My God, the Rangers start by completing the penalty kill. Igor makes a couple stops early. It looked a bit scary at first, but the Rangers' fourth line had a great shift. Gauthier and Blais got some chances. Nobody on the rebound there for a Blais shot, but the Rangers kept the pressure going, and it eventually led to a goal. Adam Fox makes a beautiful breakout pass, and this got a 3-on-2 going with the kid line out there, and they couldn't end up scoring. The puck finds its way to Adam Fox, and Adam Fox just gets it past Ville Husso. And I think this one was low blocker side, if I'm not mistaken. Hedl and Lafreniere with the assist on that 3-2 game. And Trouba then with a good pass to set up Panarin right after that. He gets an eye, but the Rangers score not too long after either way as Barclay Goodrow ends up getting a goal. Kravtsov makes a nice play in the corner, passes it over to Brett in the other corner, sets it up in front to Barclay Goodrow, goes forehand, goes backhand, snipes it home on the backhand. Beautiful little fake there by Barclay Goodrow. And how about him shutting me up? I called you overpaid last video. Shut me up. I love it. I love it. And then after that, VC with a nice little spin move too. Gets some chances on goal. And Mika Zibanejad jumps in and says, I got this. Buries that opportunity home. 5-2 game. Not too long after that, Blais makes a beautiful play to keep the Rangers offensive zone time alive there. And Barclay Goodrow, beautiful pass to Julien Gauthier, who taps it home, and we have a 6-2 game. Trocheck sets up Panarin for an opportunity. That one shot high, and then the Rangers end up going shorthanded here as Philip Hedl ends up taking a penalty there. I believe that was the Hedl penalty. No, actually, Hedl penalty was later on. No, because I'm mixing up the two goals. Because the Rangers got another opportunity as the kid line cycled here. And what happened? Libor Hayek, of all people, shoots one on goal. And it somehow finds its way to the back of the net as it goes off someone on Detroit. I think it was Sundqvist. And the Rangers make it 7-2. Like I mentioned, Hedl took a penalty. The kid line had a great shift there. But unfortunately, Hedl took a penalty. And Barclay Goodrow, beautiful defensive play. Beautiful defensive play. And he gets it up to Jimmy Vesey. Jimmy Vesey on a breakaway, draws a penalty too. Does not matter as he buries that one. Beautiful goal. And the Rangers go up 8-2, and they would not lose the lead. They controlled this game. What a dominant effort. Dominant. Shots in the third, 17-9 in favor of the Rangers. Wow. Wow. Where has this been? We saw it against Philly. We saw it opening night. Do this consistently. I'm not expecting you to score 8 goals every night, but play the way you did. I mean, the defensive effort. And they did the opposite of what I was saying they were doing wrong in the last video. Talked about them struggling to cover the point. No point pressure at all from the defense. They said, shut up, Python. Watch us. Watch us. We'll show you how it's done. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm truly shocked. 33-20 in favor for the Rangers in shots on goal. 51-49 in favor of the Wings in the dot. Not too bad overall there. Hits 31-25 in favor of the Wings. Block shots 15-11 in favor of the Wings. Giveaway 7 for the Rangers, 3 for the Wings. I didn't even think they turned the puck over that much. I really didn't. I thought they played a lot better than that. But wow. I mean, Barker Gujar too. He shut me up. I mean, how about him taking over a shift? Because Trocheck got a bit scary. He went to the locker room, took a big hit. Thankfully was okay and got back out there. Probably concussion protocol. But, I mean, how about him just stepping up and taking the shift on that second line, scoring a Gino? It's beautiful. It is beautiful. The full lineup is beautiful. First line, dominant. Dominant. Kreider's advantage at VC. Dominant. Kreider, probably the worst of that line. Didn't even have that bad of a game. 4 hits, 3 shots on goal, 2 points on the night for him. Not too bad. Not too bad. There are times where he looked questionable, but for the most part, I thought he actually played a solid game. Zibanejad, finally, 2 goals at even strength. 5 shots on goal, 50% in the faceoff dot. Great night for Mika Zibanejad. Made some nice defensive plays too. I mean, shorthanded. Detroit almost got a good quality opportunity there. Mika Zibanejad on the back check there. Making sure Detroit can't get that opportunity and suck the life out of them. That could have changed the game maybe. Especially with when that happened. I think that was second period, if I'm not mistaken. And then Jimmy Vesey had a great game himself. Jimmy Vesey shutting everyone up that said he shouldn't be on the first line. Granted, I don't like him on the first line that much on paper here, but I thought this season he's been great so far. But he had his best game tonight. 4 shots on goal. How about him showing a bit of confidence there? 2 points. Man, Jimmy Vesey. Jimmy Vesey. What year is this that he just did that? Wow. Second line, Panarin, Trocheck, and Kravtsov. Kravtsov had his best game that we've seen him play as a New York Ranger. He did. He did. 2 shots on goal. I thought it was 3, but 2 shots on goal, and they were great opportunities. Gets a point as well as first of the season, and he looked great tonight. Looked good moving the puck. Like I said, those shots, you remember them in front of the net. I mean, he had a great game tonight. There were a couple times where he was losing a couple puck battles. Let's not act like he had a perfect game here, but still, glad to see him also be able to stay healthy for the game, because that's huge for the guy. Let's see if he could build something off of this, especially playing with Panarin, who, my God, had a great game as well. He also was chipping in a bit defensively, too, I thought. You don't really see that too much from Bread, but hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. 2 points on the night for him. Thought he had a great game. Thought he had a great game, especially on the offensive side of things. He had a great game. Wow. And then Trocheck, too. Thought he had a great game. 3 shots on goal. He was moving well. 33% of the faceoff dot. A little questionable there, but nitpicking. The third line. Lafreniere, Hedel, and Kakko are back. Back together, and oh boy, 42% of the faceoff dot for Hedel. Yikes, but 2 points on the night for him. Not too bad. Moving the puck well. Made a nice little defensive play too in the third period. Hedel looked great. Laffy played a physical game. Looked great. 2 points on the night for him as well. Kakko didn't get a point. Sure deserved one though. Sure deserved one. He looked great tonight as well. Would like to see that line get a bit more ice time. I mean, they didn't get as much, but granted at the same time, maybe I'm reaching a bit there. Go on, kind of balance the lines out more, because most of the guys that got a lot of the ice time are on power play 1. So I take back what I said there. Gallant was able to roll out all 4 lines because they were great. The fourth line, Night and day the difference when you have a competent fourth line. Julian Gauthier, Barclay Goodrow, and Sammy Blais were great tonight. Sammy Blais, best game since coming back from that injury. Threw hits, got a point. That defensive play that he made to keep it in the offensive zone, beautiful. Beautiful on that goal. Got some more opportunities throughout the game too. He looked great. Barclay Goodrow, 86% of the faceoff dot. 3 points on the night for him. Shut me up. I love it. I love it. Make me look stupid. Love how stupid he made me look tonight. Love it. And then Julian Gauthier. Man, he's looked great this year. And I think he's really understanding he's got to play more like a role player if he wants to be an everyday NHL player. And you're seeing that more. He's playing a bit more physical this year, and he's looking confident. Not shying away from the opportunities he gets still, but also playing a bit more of a responsible game, which I like. I like a lot. That's what we want to see from Julian Gauthier. Very big fan of his play so far this year. Very big fan. And then the defense. Man, where was this? Where was this? Lindgren looked great tonight. Probably the best defenseman on the team tonight. Made so many great noticeable plays on the defensive side of things. Nothing really offensively that jumps off the charts there, but made some nice plays defensively. Blocked a couple shots. He thought maybe he got hurt a bit, shaken up. You saw him grab his face on one, which scared me, but still. Stay in the game, obviously, and he looked great. Fox, 4-point night for him. Aside from that one mistake that he made, unreal night for Adam Fox. Unreal. Got the point. Played a great defensive game outside of that mistake. I mean, Adam Fox, unreal. Unreal. I take back what I said about Lindgren being the best player because Fox was there on both ends of the puck. That's the Norris level defenseman we're used to. Miller and Trouba, I thought both of them actually played a pretty decent game. I don't like the mistake that they made on that goal. I thought it was worse than the mistake Fox made. But, hey, I mean, they still played a solid game. Probably one of the lesser pairs, maybe the worst pair. But still, I mean, they didn't play bad by any means. I don't like the mistake Miller made. I don't like the way Trouba played on it. But outside of that, Trouba also set up some opportunities tonight. Let's be real. He actually set up some opportunities tonight. I mean, the Rangers almost got a couple rebound goals here from some of his shots. It's amazing what happens when you shoot it on the goalie versus to Madagascar there, isn't it, Trouba? And I thought he actually made a couple decent defensive plays. Same goes for Keandre Miller. A couple decent plays. Nothing that was outstanding, but they looked okay. They looked pretty good. And then Schneider, better game than what we've seen as of lately from him. Usually he's a turnover machine. We didn't really see a lot of turnovers tonight. I thought he looked a lot better. Made a couple solid defensive plays. Hayek, though, too. I mean, wow. Who had him getting a goal tonight? Huh. And he actually played great defensively, too. Didn't turn the puck over tonight. Looked pretty solid. Looked pretty solid. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But let's see if I'm shocked by any of the replies on Twitter, because let's see what you great people have to say. And everyone that is not following me on Twitter, be sure to go follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description as always. Black Dog RVA says, what a game, but if those guys really want Daddy to love them, they need to win again in Nashville. For real though, good to see contributions from the bottom six. Good to see Lindy back. Smile Kings. This one should be enjoyed. Yeah, completely agree. Completely agree. They gotta carry this over in Nashville. And listen, I'm not gonna party and be like, yeah, they're back. Let's go. Here we go. No. Let's see this become a consistent effort thing before we celebrate too much. We could celebrate the win, but let's not go over the top here and act like they're back just after one effort. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Because remember where we were just a couple of days ago. Nightmare-like. Nightmare-like. I mean, even earlier in the game, I had people in my Twitter replies freaking out. Let's not forget where we were a couple days ago, even a few hours ago. Let's not forget it. They got to carry this over and prove to us that this could be a consistent thing. Like I said, am I expecting 8 goals every night? No. Hell no. That's unrealistic. But I want to see them play the way that they did more often. Play the way they did tonight more often. Covering the point more. Putting pressure there. Defensemen jumping in on the rush. Quality neutral zone play. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see more of. Because they did a great job tonight. But still a lot of work to do. And yes, the bottom 6 looked absolutely unreal. When you have a competent 3rd and 4th line going for you tonight, it's amazing the difference, isn't it? L Superfish says, if you bet on VC, Hayek, and Gauthier anytime goal scorers, you're a liar. Hey, yeah. Who had that on the bingo card tonight? Wow. That's unreal. That was unreal. When I saw Libor Hayek, when I heard Sam say Libor Hayek, I had to do a little bit of a double take there. Rub my eyes out a bit and look and make sure I wasn't going crazy. To make sure that was actually Libor Hayek. I couldn't believe it. And yeah, Gauthier too. VC. You got contributions from everybody tonight. That's what we saw last year. That made them so dominant. Down the stretch specifically. Down the stretch in the playoff run. When they were able to utilize all 4 lines. Takes pressure off the top guys. And that's what you get. Zalo says, not gonna lie, I'm a big Trouba and Hayek hater, but they both played solid tonight. The 4th line had an insane game. And yeah, great win. Kravtsov also looked pretty good tonight. Completely agree with everything that you said. Trouba and Hayek, not the biggest fans of them, but they actually played great tonight. They did. There's no denying it. And I'm happy. I'm rooting for these guys to do better because they're on my team. But we haven't seen it. Tonight, we saw it. Let's see it more. Still not, the job's still not done here. And yeah, the 4th line, great game. Great game. It's amazing the difference when you have competent players there. Carpenter shouldn't be playing. Reeves shouldn't be playing. Love Reeves' energy, but sorry, you shouldn't be playing. I found it interesting, too, that Gallant had the healthy scratches back skate today. Just goes to show you, I think the message he was sending is, you guys better play a great game, because if you're a healthy scratch, you're back skating next. I like it. I like that a lot. But let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section. Do you like it a lot? I'm sure you guys do, but I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below on the game. Let me know what you thought. Remember also to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Ranger fans. We cover them all season long. Sorry for this being a bit of a longer video, but it's an exciting win. Let's see if they can carry it over on Saturday in the Nashville 8 p.m. game. Thank you guys so much for watching, though, and I will see you in the next one. Let's go, Rangers.